Hey guys, welcome to Rule of Rose. Who's in here with me? Who's in here with me? Who is that? Who is that? Who's in here with me? Oh, it was my helpful house cat that helps me play creepy video games really good. Welcome to Auntie from 1977's house gaming.
I mean, meow.
Meow. No, I can't go over there to the secret door that you've just told me is there and is haunting me. I don't have like a key or whatever. But oh my god,
key or
there's
whatever
healing
you
stuff hidden
doors.
in there again. Are you serious? What's in there? I mean, besides the final boss, I guess.
Go.
Well, I promise I was largely away from the premise of grinding out foodstuffs here.
Yes.
And we're also away from the premise of Virgil Devil May Cry being very confused that someone's in here. In his survival horror video game. I dig survival horror. Okay, well, you're actually going to have to make a choice, Brown. Alright, okay. Listen, I love my dog.
He's gonna go back to the door. He's gonna go back to the door. Listen, I love my dog. It's just like every other dog, is not the sharpest.
Where are we going, man?
To the door.
Where are we going, dude? Well, this room made me a little sad before, but I was also curious to talk to Wendy again. Because Wendy has been a shining element of hope amongst all this.
Key?
She's actually got more drawings than when last we were here. Sir Peter.
Did she?
The fish blimp. Joshua and Wendy. I can't honestly tell what that one is from right here. But it appears to be the house and the orphanage positioned directly across from one another.
Yeah. Well, sleep well, Wendy. Maybe Peter Pan will show up one day.
That's a nice idea. Fantasies help, don't they? Immersion.
Yes.
Maybe. I think that was the helpful definition of existence I was able to have as a child. I used to be a read a book a day kind of person. Luckily, we so happen to live near enough second-hand stores that you'd find any ragged bunch of dead tree, barely kept together with some hastily printed fin cardboard.
Yeah.
And by God, I would read anything I could get my hands on. You know how many children were too scared of their Goosebumps book to finish reading them? And how much I was like, oh, nice. These guys, being actively consumed by monstrous goop, are having a worse time than me. That helps.
Right? That's great.
I'm about to inflict on someone else a very bad time. To prevent someone else's bad time. Let me in.
She put up
You've been bad. And you deserve to know.
She put up like blankets.
Diana. What?
Diana? Why is Diana here? What did you do? What did you do?
The strong princess tipped her nose up and spoke with an arrogant expression. Jennifer, do you know where Amanda went off to? Oh, well. I doubt you'll be much help, but run along and join the search for Joshua the bear. Hurry up and go!
No, thank you.
That would change everything. A little bit of no. It's a magic word. There's a comic book I love very deeply, Injustice.
Yes.
It's the progenitor, what if Superman was evil, in so many ways. And there comes a point where Dr. Fate, the great magician himself, is like, Harleen Quinzel, I have looked upon your future and it sucks, and I'm stepping in to give you magic powers to beat the clown's ass the first time you say no to him.
Oh.
It's really very fantastic.
She took the bear.
No more green ribbon in here. Needles, thread, cloth, and other sewing tools neatly stored here. Could this be the key?
Oh.
Bear's tail.
Did she break the bear?
It's very ugly to exist. Fine target, Amanda. Wow. So it's come to this then. Rule of Rose, episode 9. Barely a friend versus doing my best.
Jesus Christ. Does Arlie beat the Joker up?
Oh yeah. Really good.
That's good.
Injustice I adore very lot for putting so many of my favourite and very well-established characters in. Just the worst pressure cooker that isn't bleak enough that there's no more room for them to be the truest selves. What on earth have you crafted?
You.
Patch together sooty rags, and that's how she became the rag princess.
Yes.
Make that girl wear this awful dress myself. The rag princess and the girl in the rag dress became play pals. That's me. That's my dog.
Yeah.
Amanda, I wish the things you say were true. I wish it really was about friendship. You'll encounter people like this. Glass case key. Okay, I'm going back and looking at it. Does this unlock? No.
No.
That's a shame.
No, it's just a silly puzzle.
One of life's little difficulties. Dead Rising style. You know there is a shortcut that you will unlock near the end of the game stuff. I love Dead Rising.
Or maybe not.
I love a lot of video games.
You do. You were asking me yesterday, do I like any video games? Like, yes, you do. Like a lot of them.
It makes me glad after all that, the way in which I chose to cultivate myself, control myself, and try and find something valuable emerged in all these fictions. I did find a great deal of love for creation and tremendous value within each, I guess, discrete playpen of it. Whatever possibility a person cared about enough to send all the way out to me. I want to use the key. It worked.
Here we go.
This has been a very long time coming. Amanda's diary. Let's find out some true things. Leaf pressing, bird foot.
It's
Sunday, March 2nd. I don't know what's wrong with me. Was it something I did? Last month I failed. What will happen to me this month? Mr. Hoffman said that a new girl is coming soon. Will I even lose to her and be all miserable? I'm scared. I hate to think of what's in store for me. Sunday, March 20th. Things are going wonderfully. Today they called me out to the backyard. As long as that girl is here, I won't ever be lost. What a relief. Sunday, April 4th. Maybe there really is something wrong with me. What have I done wrong? I tattled on Mr. Hoffman as they told me to do, but I failed again. I'm still lower class even after that girl came. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. Sunday, April 18th. I'm as happy as can be today. They showed me the symbol of the aristocrats. If I can get a red crayon, I too will be one of them. But that girl will never get a crayon. She's far too uncouth. In any case, I'll never be lost again. I'm sure of it. Sunday, June 1st. No. Those awful things got into my mouth. So be sorry the next chance I get. But why me again? What have I done? I hate her. Oh my, I've got to sew the rags. I hate her. I've got to sew the rags. That is from July to end August. Oh, late September.
We are in October now.
After all the time spent sewing at Basil, Fanny, George, Hector, Ida, Leah, Paul. Why must they always bother me so? Oh, woe is me. Sunday, October 12th. Oh, why can't they just all go to hell? Basil, have a nap on the railroad tracks. Fanny, take a dive off the roof. George, I'll hang you upside down. Hector, get run over by a carriage. Ida, I have some fancy poison jam for you. Leo, walk across an open manhole. Paul gets smothered onto a great rug, and lastly, that girl. The aristocrats will have their way with her. Oh, how very delightful life is. Sunday, October 19th. That wretched girl will do my dirty work. I'll work her to the bone. Oh, I feel wonderful today. I'm so worried. I just don't know what's going to happen.
Not the stars.
She's
Princess.
transforming magical girl style.
No. Like Cinderella. But with wings.
Above the birds. In the sky.
Oh.
She got hit by a balloon and crashed. Puddled. Dead.
Jesus. Heavy, heavy.
And that just the way. Well, we'll probably get the remainder of that book after. So, school shooters, huh?
Why?
I mean, just to like go there, because it's the ultimate and most horrific expression of the thing. This is the I'm going to become the worst of them, and no one can ever hurt me if I'm the worst of them, and I can put other people below me.
You make them feel bad now.
Excel. I'm pretty sure we have to go into a further door than this, but I'm willing to play it out and see that goddamn unlockable door. Manifesting the ability to unlock that door.
What do you mean?
Oh, right room.
Alright.
Dude, when I walked onto this the first time we came in here, I was so sure I was gonna get mulched.
Not that type of game. Everything else, probably. But
globe spinning. Oh, something messed up is gonna happen. Waking up in the morning feeling full of dread.
Oh, there she is.
Amanda, are we gonna fight on the top of this blimp? Because that's rad.
I mean, that's where you first saw her, and like she told you she wanted to be your
She turned off the power.
friend.
Backup power will be activated in the event of power failure. To restore power after failure, reset generator 1 in Sector 11. That is absolutely the opposite end of this fucking goddamn blimp. Are you serious? Okay. Here we go.
Let's go, guys.
I'm worried in exactly the same way as I was with Greg's house, by the way. She made a drawing of her falling to her death, and now she's screwing up with the top of the blimp.
Yeah. I remember when we saw her first at the top of the blimp, I was like, oh, fuck, careful where you step. And despite everything, I don't want her to die. Hey, didn't you have a map now?
I dropped it because I thought it wouldn't be relevant. Well, it's on the opposite end of all this. So pretty much you can straight line this and have more time to talk with your girlfriend in her vast intelligences about your anxieties and your loves.
Alright.
On the scale of J-Dog. On one side, I've got a crippling fear of mortality, and on the other side, I've got a great affection for all things. And they work with one another. Balancing like to make me attempt to cultivate good things day per day.
Yay!
Like gameplay of survival horror types, I was thinking of how I could possibly formulate an iceberg of weird champ PlayStation 2 video games that make you feel ways that are, I guess, not immediately obviously beneficial. Hi guys, you scared? You've lost a boy.
Yes.
Half biscuit. Yeah, sure, that's got a lot of healing capacity.
Yeah.
Xavier said he found a good stick and then ran off. Since then, it's been dark in here. Blimey, what on earth did he do? I mean, all he does is eat snacks all day. He's such a pain.
Friendship!
I don't really want to eat that, but I would also appreciate the chance to make even the worst person in the world not get killed by imps.
Right?
And the gluttonous prince has mostly just been a little gross to me.
I mean, it's like boys are. Especially the little ones.
Maybe we're all gross. What have you done?
Hi.
What's this? What are you locking me into? That sounds spittle-like.
Pig. That's a pig.
Holy shit.
Fuck. I thought that was the boy. You can't.
Oh boy, did you decapitate the pig? Oh, we're
Yeah, but
actually
inside
we're
the-
fighting. Okay.
Yeah.
The more
Like-
you know.
I thought it was the boy, but inside it has an imp face. So
Here
unless
comes peak
it's a
gameplay, girls.
it's a imp piloting the boy's body with a pig head on top, I don't know. Oh god.
That wasn't as hard as you might think. What an incredible cavern he has under his shirt. Let's see the damage. That's a pleasant surprise. Oh, the goats are back.
Yay!
Wow, I thought things were getting really bleak. You're not
It's
sure where
fine.
the scary pig head came from. Oh dear. Okay.
Can
alright.
multiply.
Okay. That's tough. That's a Hydra problem. And I never picked up the flamethrower weapon. That's in new
There
fear
isn't.
mode, you bet. I
Yes,
see.
if you kill all the imps,
Okay. Not a deal.
then you get a flamethrower and a
All the imps?
like game plus.
I have to be
the imps.
hopefully pretty close to that. There's no power coming to this electric panel either.
God,
I love positioning puzzles, to be honest. There's something about having to really pay attention to a video game when you don't have the might to steamroll everything.
bonk it.
There's
Yeah.
the selective distribution of helplessness that I think I really like in survival horrors. I think I'd rank Rule of Rose in the same tier as Silent Hill 2, to be honest. Never had to make an iceberg.
Whoa.
You don't think that's too much?
That is-
I don't think it's too much, to be honest, by now.
I am just surprised. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's a bad decision. I just think I'm surprised that that is coming from you, because you hold Silent Hill 2 in very, very high regard. With good reason. With good reason. And a lot of people do. It's more of a cult, you know? Very classic. Rule of Rose? I don't know. I've heard of Silent Hill. I never heard of Rule of Rose. Which is bad, because Rule of Rose is good.
I'm surprised that Rule of Rose didn't explode as much as Silent Hill 2. I guess there's the universal availability problem.
Hmm.
The power lever's been snatched off. Oh, no, that's not a good enough
Guys,
stick. Come
what's-
on, buddy.
Do you have to give them your magic bonking equipment? The bonk
I'm
my
sure I could well
my
enough go
search
get my fish knife
7000.
back. Deboner knife. Deboner. It's kind of what it feels like to take someone's nefarious plot away from them. Foil the villain. Like, what are you gonna do?
Oh, they're
about it?
normal ones.
It's quaint, really.
Bonk, bonk. Oh! Oh shit!
From the top rope comes Piggy! Or Kermit the Frog. From the top rope comes Piggy! Are they together now? Is their relationship okay?
Mrs. Piggy and Kermit the Frog?
Yeah, they like good
I think they're
nowadays.
married.
Didn't they get divorced once?
I don't know. I don't play with puppets.
Puppets. What a vast and terrible insult. Oh no, don't make me do it. Really?
No, certainly no. Oh shit.
It's a great deal of lads.
Big lads.
Brown, I would tell you to get out of there, but we all have our own problems, don't we? Oh, this is gonna be brutal, dude.
Oh, God.
You know, I think it might be time to cast a magic spell.
Alright.
Alright, now here's the name of the magic spell. Pig mode, which is what I did in 2020. Haha, what a year, right?
What?
When we were all stuck at home, all of us, and the rules that we all believed in prior proved fake.
Useless. Dumb. Oh. Bonk them! Bonk them, my honey! Bonk them!
Their dash attack is quite tough to deal with.
Roast them like it's Sunday!
One of the first beautiful lies my dear girlfriend told to me.
It wasn't a lie! Please tell them what you think the lie was.
Yeah, I will. It's just, there's so many vast and violent preoccupations in the world.
Like pigs.
Like pigs
trying
and their
to
largeness over me and sort of,
yeah.
I guess the terrors, please do feel free to illuminate to the audience this while I... Awesome games done... That's ridiculous. Awesome games done quick. Focus. Oh my god. What the hell, guys?
You're so strong. So, I told them when we were starting to know each other, I don't even know if we were dating yet, that in my childhood, I am an Italian small woman. And my childhood, when there were like family reunions, like the family came together on like Sundays and stuff, we would roast a little piggy, like a whole piggy, cause oh god, slap, and it's like, what was the occasion? Yeah. Oh. And he wouldn't believe that there was any occasion it's like, no, it's not a holiday. It's just that there's a lot of people here. And we need to feed them all. So, roasted piglet for you.
Piglet? You told to me there was a full roast pig being put off. Merely because it was a nice Sunday.
It was. It's true.
I thought it was one of those genuinely crushes you if it falls atop you barn animals. This was
why? No, like
I really did. I was like, wow, that must be an incredible skewer.
No, like they are.
What is
like they can
problem? Get. I've killed
like
all your
maybe like big dog size, like medium big dog sized piggies, but like, you know, they
Honey
were
bunny, I missed to say this, but might you know what I've been supposed to have done in this room?
I think you need to go to the door, but where does the door lead to?
You won't let me. All the enemies are assuredly dispatched by now. I'll go around and see if there's a stomp. I'm just very worried that if I should re-enter this locale, so too shall 100 boys with very powerful Street Fighter combos, which is to say 2 consecutive hits that take 70% of my health in that beloved game's tradition.
Yes. Okay, let me consult with the cards.
Brown. Brown. Anyway, Silent Hill 2, Rule of Rose. I think I would like to live in a world where I can put Silent Hill 3 at the top of my list, I guess, with all the special guys, but it's just not as universally accessible as these two are, which is very important. Because you ask people to enjoy a deeply particular, utterly unmarketable kind of gameplay in this genre.
Alright, I have questions. Do you know what Sector 10 crew cabin is?
Sector 10 crew cabin. I believe it may be a little bit It might go through the smoking room.
I think you need to go through the smoking room, because...
The idea that this entire room is meaningless is blowing my mind. Sector 10 crew cabin, that's actually not where I was being led either, quite notably. Hold on, let me speak to my pig mode. So that I don't lose all of my healing items immediately.
The cards tell me, and I'll go a little back, you know? Move to the Sector 6 lift. Check the lift. Electrical power will be broken. Just head back to east all the way to check the generator. Reach Sector 9 turbine area, and you encounter a new enemy. It's a pig. Make sure to dodge it. After killing the enemy, go next room, which is Sector 10 crew cabin. You will face much more pig enemies, but you can just dodge those and get past them.
I'm in the Sector 10 crew cabin. It's pretty tough. Let's speed up the guide.
Okay, it says go back to fucking 11, where you were, and then take the first to the generator, first left to the generator room. And there's problems in the generator room. Apparently.
In the generator room? No, I was in the generator room. What's happened is the Gluttonous Prince took the power lever for his fight.
There should be also a save point and an item bin there.
That sounds like a good thing. Alright, I'll roll back once more. I'm so glad I played Dead Rising at such a formative age. I think the most valuable thing I know how to do in a video game is kite people. Dedicate to something somewhere I like more than in my hitbox.
Yeah. Bonk. What are these guys?
No,
Where are
I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. I think I've gotten all turned around.
Okay, let me just check there again. And you just got out of Sector 11?
I just left Sector 11 after rushing back in because Sector 11 seems full of nothing but problems. Okay. I'm going to see if Brown can't lead me properly.
Okay. Because here it just says to take the first left.
This is Sector 3 as listed, even though it has 11 written. Very strangely. Third passenger corridor. I guess that's within Sector 11 then. First left.
Let's find out where he wants to go.
There is no left.
Let's follow Brown.
If he's taking it forward, maybe he'll save our soul. Don't you want to save my soul, boy?
Brown!
Don't you want to be scary to adopt as an adult, going into feeling like maybe you'll never be an adult, but be unbelievably beneficial for my mental health either way?
Yay!
So important to have a pet,
great,
dudes.
Brown.
It's like one of the number
Choose
one
a cat.
tips I think I'd give to anyone. Don't choose a cat. Unless you're the right kind of person who needs to learn something more about consent and patience, in which case, yes, choose a cat. How do you know if you're the right kind of person? You need to have gotten a little annoyed that I said it.
I just want a cat.
Yeah, you're okay. Like, fondness is also deeply legitimate. Freezing compartment.
Okay, I don't.
But you
I have
usually
no
find
idea
more
where you
pigs in
are.
here.
I have no idea where you are.
Musty cards. Maybe this will help me sort of.
Nope.
Guess not. Brown.
Let's just follow Brown.
I don't understand. Hey, Brown. Sure, man.
He's like, no, it's better. Let's leave pantry.
Pantry? I mean, you'd expect to find the gluttonous prince, wouldn't you?
Oh, there's
What's
a thingy.
happening? I can't
How do we
see through this.
that?
I don't understand. Do I need a knife?
That seems.
Well, presumably the half biscuit dropped by the guy that we're actively pursuing won't lead us to him in this reality, which seems...
Wait.
Yes, dear?
Inside the pantry, you can find the generator raver, which I suppose it's like
On the
like
other
a
end of the impassable little spider web.
Yeah. It just says take it and go, though. Which I'm confused by.
There's another door.
Okay. Oh, God.
Look, it can't be 100% hits.
Yeah. It's alright, it's alright.
And you like to believe you're a realistic enough player of video games that you can find what's good and find what's bad. And this sucks. This is confusing and weird. And I was gonna say in this video, curiously enough,
Yeah.
wow, I'm surprised by how much Rule of Rose hasn't proven confusing and dreadful.
There we go. Now you can go back to the generator.
What was the point of that? Of there being a blockage?
Sure. The fact that you have to go through more enemies, maybe.
Maybe just. And now we're gonna recall where the generator is, and we're gonna get energy back in us and back in this party boat. Am I right, my fellow orphans? This is a blocked door, I think. Yep.
No? Oh, yes.
Yarp.
Okay, great.
There's a slight suggestion of white preventing us from getting where we'd like to be in life. And in the video game. You didn't give me much of a possibility of another thing happening there.
Mean piggies! Roasted! Roasted, all of you! Fucking great feast. Then they're gonna like you, you know?
People
Keep
do love it when
food.
you feed them, I found.
Yeah. It's true. Okay,
People generally like to eat and be merry. Which I think is nice, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I can't believe I spent all that time grinding foodstuffs. I really do not honestly know it was all going to be like this. I just trust my gamer premonitions. And often they're wildly unconscious and unclear.
But it's good. It worked out.
Yes. Don't hit me, bro. Don't hit me with your powerful lariat, bro. Me jumping.
Don't
in
hit me,
zombie.
bro. That would be so cringe.
Well, again, that's not... Probably shouldn't position that close to each other, maybe. Kind of hard to play.
They are very big guys.
And it's a lot of
Unfortunately.
hallways.
Yes.
I suppose you just gotta keep on barreling through.
Keep on keeping on.
This is the filth room, which I don't... I'm going to go to the filth room. I'm going to see if there's any foodstuffs I can grab as well as the map.
The map!
I thought maybe it would do me worse to rely on the map, but being able to plot our course ahead of time at this point doesn't sound so bad. A lollipop. That is a tremendously healing item, both in and out of this game.
Dude, I've been craving a lollipop in the past week.
I usually don't crave sweets, but I've been going completely crazy imagining the bliss of cocoa. Restore the power and light the way. If the power source is missing a steel handle, chase the strange shadow you met earlier, find the missing piece, that's your only clue. Oh no, I'm at the end of that helpfulness.
Oh no!
Now we get to find out what month it is.
I think it's October still.
October. Big month, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still October.
The reason I rank this amongst Silent Hill 2, I guess, is that there's so much courageousness in the make of this. Silent Hill 2 very severely changed video games and this, I guess, developmental genre typing. How people make this kind of thing. In so many games of and around this era, you can see when people want to go, I'm going to make my Silent Hill 2. And then they don't at any point allow the sheer mania of raw creation to go through them enough to end up making their own thing as inspired by the feeling of Silent Hill 2 instead of straight inspired by Silent Hill 2. Which I think is a very different kind of thing. I didn't actually
I feel
get the
like
map,
this...
but I'm thinking my doggy might be able to take me to the generator room with the find button.
Okay. This is definitely in the same genre as Silent Hill 2 in the feeling section.
Yeah, which is like a
different kind of feeling.
Horrible labyrinth of trauma.
Yes, it's just a different section of the same place, you know?
That is the livestock room. So I'm happy to go through here.
It's a different version. It's a different area of a traumatized brain. But it has the same amount of feeling things being the center of the gameplay as Silent Hill does.
Everything largely secondary to however they have to abstract the feeling or screw with the gameplay to make the feelings complications so readily apparent as to resonate with all people.
Yeah, it's oh god. Children.
It's like girl dinner. Fun gameplay, fun gameplay. I do kind of miss stick wagglers, to be honest.
Why do you? There we go.
Fascinated. I said it probably in Metal Gear Solid 1. But the idea that it hurts to play a video game because it hurts to be within the context of that video game fascinates me. Very direct marriage of your wrist to the character's heart.
So you are already feeling pain. Now feel pain in your body too, other than in your brain.
And after all that, I do still feel quite satisfied. So... Not as bad as it could have been, award.
Look around, see if there's a save point and a...
Yes.
And stuff. No.
Might well be one in the sewage management room. Which are the streets I grew up on.
Inner door, it says in the cards, but I don't fucking...
Yeah, that's a sewage management room. I suppose that makes enough sense. That's just not the way our brain works, I guess, which can be a real problem in a guide.
Right? It's like... I feel like if you're writing a guide you have to account for what it sounds like in your brain and what you know it's comprehensible to you. And first of all, how it's said in the game, and second,
The language that they're learning as they go through the game and learn better how to verbalize, I gotta kick that guy's ass and take less damage doing it. I'm so glad they all despawned. Oh my god.
yes. And like how it sounds to other people. Because if you're trying to explain something to someone, you kind of have to have them in mind more than yourself.
The pain of attempting to consider anyone. Now, Brown, I love
Yes.
you. That's not correct. But I'm fascinated by the degree to which that is the wrong direction. So we're gonna go take a look.
Maybe there's something you need.
I can't believe the kitchen was pure misfire. I don't know
I
if
can't
I've
believe
ever
the kitchen
honestly
didn't have any food.
gone to this side of the ship. I think I may have gone another way around this to get through the mermaid chapter.
Maybe.
This is important to me because I feel the weight of Jennifer's tribulation, and honestly, there might well be the other half of the bear this way.
Oh.
Or maybe we go to heck.
Brown, what are you looking for?
Wine
Wine
storage?
storage.
Oh, you don't want to be in
Oh.
here, do you?
I want to be in here. I was just gonna ask before we started recording, should I get a little bit of wine? It would have been great if I had wine right now.
I've honestly thought it's been pretty great. It's very weird to find the captivating point between, like, conveniently amenable content and true and good and interesting content. But I think maybe the folly for me is the idea that I want to appeal to as many people as possible to watch. Never feel a bad feeling again. Never grate against someone enough that I have a foe. I think someone that has no villains at all has no self at all. Quite honestly.
Yes, because if everyone likes you, they probably don't like you. You know what I mean? Because there's no way that you can have a vastly large a group of people that actually know you and like you, that you have no one that hates you in your circle around you. Or like
you're saying the right thing. The clarification of circle around you is so funny. Here are my 6 people I regularly talk to, because that's the maximum quantity of people I think can be contained in life.
No. It's like, I was gonna extend it to, like, there's no way that every single person you met in your life loved you.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
It's a fascinating statement to chill someone down to the spine. Oh my god, I have to take a big slug of water. I don't usually do that on camera.
Yeah. I feel like it's just not everyone is gonna like you. Not everyone is gonna be on the same wavelength as you. It's fine. I feel like it's more... Like, you'll find your people when you find who you are. And it's better to probably be true to yourself.
Yeah, you gotta take care of you.
Force yourself to be someone else. To fit into whatever group. Like, I remember there was a large group of kids when I was growing up. They would go out together. And, they would hang out close to my house, and I could see them from my window. This sounds sad. And they would pretend that they were great friends. especially one girl, which I was vaguely friends with, but I wasn't in a hang out circle, like go out and go places circle. And I knew her. And she wasn't the type to hang out with those people. But for the sake of having a large, to the sake of saying I have a large amount of quote unquote friends to go out with, she would go out with them and look absolutely miserable.
Fitting in. What a sad thing to do.
And my mother would like tell me, why don't you also go out? Like, you know them. Why don't you go out with them? It's like, because the fact that I know them doesn't mean that I like hanging out with them. Or that I like the same thing as them. And I don't want to sit there and be ignored and look miserable for the sake of I'm outside.
It was much more an appealing idea when everyone had a bike. And there were no predispositions about child safety in the entire world. Sorry, Brian. I'm sure there is value back there. But I'm like a shark. If I turn backwards, I die.
So that's kind of it. It's fine to encounter people in your life you don't click with.
I received my very first bit of hate on Blue Sky just yesterday, which is very exciting because I found it to be one of the most captivatingly pleasant people want a fresh start and they have it zones on the internet. And I'm meeting people and making friends. I'm loving every second. But I got my first bit of hate. And it's not like I'm putting loathing out into the world. I tend to always focus on support and community, even amongst the very worst things that are in the world. And I think you're well enough on the bad foot if I would rather not have you in my community amongst my people who I all cherish and think the world turns for.
Yeah.
But my god, I clarified my fondness for Sword Art Online in some minute capacity, and they were like, "This motherfucker is the weirdest poster in the computer." And I'm like, you made the post about Sword Art Online in 2024. Can't you see that we're all part of the same thing?
You started this. I imagine you wrote a very nice post with flowers.
It was a little delusional, but it was true.
I believe this. It's just like I can't believe. Like, I know how you write, and I can't believe that is the strangest thing you ever read on the internet. You know?
I tell you, you give some people the ability to establish an out-group in some new social dynamic, and up against the discomfort of having to take the definition of yourself and see when, if any, how it fits in to what's already there or you believe should be there for rational existence. I mean, you just establish another thing, sort of a dark boundary line of something you aren't, so you can feel more befitting and define it in antagonism. I find human behavior is quite captivating. Maybe the fact that I've said even that much of that sentence is so much of the suggestion of the problem.
I mean, like, I feel the same way, because as I said in the other in last episode, I studied human sciences. So, like, I wanted to know more about people and how people behave and why people behave in a certain way. I wish I could have time and money to go deeper into that and fully grasp. And like I want to see the Matrix so bad, you know. That's been my... not problem, but fascination. I really, really want to see the matrix of human behavior. I want to see a person, see how they behave in certain moments, and have a little list that pops into my brain of things that could be caused by.
Oh yeah, you'll have a little bit of a logic tree up against any situation at all. I worked very hard on devising one as a youngster. Well, why we go in here, Brown?
And I know personally that for me that spawns from having to figure out what people around me want from me, because they won't tell me, but they will expect me to know. So now I need to know what every single action any person takes means.
I dig you. Well, I do dig you. Colloquially enjoy you and understand you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that sentiment particularly I've understood and oft understood.
Yeah. And it's something in focusing also in the very slight tone changes in someone's voice.
Vocal shifting. That's what they do with Hatsune Miku.
And then trying to pinpoint, are you bored? Are you not listening? Are you mad? Are you annoyed? Is it me? Is it something else?
I mean, it's amazing how much thought we have to, put into it to make the world feel like a less cruel and unrelenting space when, the worst people in the world have simply never thought about anything except their instinctual feeling and the ability to bombard other people with it. It's a kind of self-indulgent baby's first cruelty to call someone a freak in the computer for liking something you don't.
But something you brought up.
I know. I mean, yeah, that individual in particular, I mean, look, maybe I've heard right. I think they're like a truly lunk-headed idiot. It so happens with all the laziest, implicitly cruel people. Oh, I keep just barely making it to bringing enough collectibles to get cool stuff, which is to say, a healing item that will barely get me through the next boss fight.
So close. No, I think you got it now with the...
Marbles will work out. We're marble champing. We're slipping everywhere. Breaking our back.
You have more marbles than you need. You have one extra marble.
Yay.
I think.
Who's getting these?
You have more extra marbles.
Who am I feeding marbles?
Prince.
The prince? Jesus, I think Joshua's behind her.
I don't know, I think...
The bear
I thought
prince.
that was like the attic.
Hi, what is it? Is it delicious? Shortbread! That's really nice, thank you.
Yes,
that's a great healing item.
What happens if you give them more?
Oh, you can just, start the loop all over again.
Ah, okay, that's why, I guess.
The amount of time I spent collecting delicious foodstuffs and children's toys in this game, I feel like every Dark Souls or very lazy Minecraft Let's Play. You gave this back. You didn't like the half biscuit, did you? Half biscuit was not accepted.
Alright. Fair enough.
Fair enough. Who am I to judge? You don't have to like things you don't like, and well, it's just if the thing you don't like is someone that you think is too much of themselves. Look in the mirror.
Maybe it's just that you wish you felt free enough to say things and enjoy things.
I tell you, it's like one of the best movies in the world. Everything, everywhere, all at once. You can see the story of someone's life as printed out in the decisions they are presenting, that they don't think themselves are storied enough to present the fable. But like Evelyn Wang has a million hobbies she surrendered and tried to file away for tax purposes. Ease of access. This individual, like, literally has their, you know, cute enough looking furry creature and their pride flag behind it. And they're on the computer like, this guy's a freak. And I'm like, have you ever been called a freak in your life? I don't know, man. Life's bad, but it doesn't have to be. The generator's through here?
Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
Thought I'd be led a little more through this. Okay, yes, please. Take us around. No, the bear tail attempts to take me all the way back to that impassable mermaid zone, doesn't it? I'll find where the generator room is, I guess. Well, not generator room.
The elevator.
Yes, the elevator, and then we'll go up and have a cool Yakuza-style fist fight between me and Amanda.
I'm so scared about what's gonna happen there, because it's very up there, and there's no walls.
Whatever it is, I bet it'll make me sad, but that'll be thankful that I was like, part of it anyway.
Yeah, it's like the floor, and then more floor several feet behind it, like under it.
I wonder what she's been doing with the life-size, freaky version of me in the time she's had to set up. I guess we'll find out in this one, because I feel like there's not enough culmination to the video unless we do it.
Yes. Yeah.
And if it runs long, and if it runs long, sorry, I'm me all the time.
That's true. Which is, you know, alright.
I mean, it caught me the singular best lady friend in the world. So I guess I didn't too wrong. I'm gonna wager a guess that I should
use
cast
magic
a spell, and I'm gonna name it Bark, 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 Bark. In tribute to my friend Brown, who never judges me.
I mean, you don't know if he's not judging.
Scary enough to climb the ladder, but especially with this tension.
That is... not... Or she's beating the doll.
Are you stimming with beating me to death? You've still got the chance to turn this around, you know. You like to believe it's never too late? Oh, you are. Hi, Amanda.
I'm not upset at all. Oh, Jennifer. You know what? I've got something special.
I need that.
Isn't it cute?
Oh, you broke it.
It's yours. Give it as a gift and you'll be Miss Popular again.
It's not about popularity, Amanda. It's about being downright the right thing to do in that rating highly.
Yeah. Oh.
Jennifer,
Jesus. Oh, there you are. Oh, I got it.
well, he's a real part of who's supposed to have it, so I suppose that's a happy enough turnout. I love the creepy attic music that plays all the time.
Yeah.
What
The music is really good in this game. I really like it.
Yeah. You can't help but wish that there was more music. But we've got some real quality in all 8 tracks.
It's more ambiance, almost, than music.
I'm going to head back to Wendy and see what we've done to make this alright, because I am affected by Wendy's plight of, I guess just like me with my crippling fear of mortality, trying to make it count.
Yeah.
Joshua, I'm worried that you're keeping that bear stolen now. Actually, this put me right next to a saving screen, Joshua.
Do you follow Joshua?
Help. If ever so sorry, you finally found the precious doll. Whether we lost or found, your faithful companion will always be able to track it down. With it in your possession, you'd only offer it. Offer it and be welcomed into the aristocrats. That's your only clue.
Now, the question is, do you wanna be like Erg?
Erg indeed. That takes us to an hour of gameplay.
Well, let's find out next time then.
Yeah, I think we cultivated enough ideas. And this isn't gonna be one of those that ends with the funny song. I'll go ahead and say, oh, sweet blue sky bully in all your obvious vulnerability. I'll forgive you when you realize your weakness and mine. Thank you, Combo fans, for enduring enough of me to watch an hour. And many hours before in this series, unless you're watching this one first, in which case... What?
You might be confused. You definitely are confused.
You're lost.
You might be confused.
This one wasn't even funny. I didn't even do a Fuamoko voice or anything.
That's in episode 6?
Correct.
5?
6.
Yay!
There's more of it in episode 7, but it's not as... it's not the comedic culmination of our mighty Osmandius works in that one.
Yeah.
My empire of dirt has room for all my best friends. Which I suppose might as well be you if you've watched all of this.
Sure, you can... Yeah.
You get it. You've a place here.
Okay.
And I'd love to hear what's in your creepy old clunky video game iceberg of love. But for now, we'll smell you later.